So let's talk about our hero XPIN. XPIN went down and it lost the support area, the last bullish support area we had for it. And right now it's sitting at 00186. And last time, if you remember, I had shared a very clear-cut case scenario with XPIN, which was the last support area for it as well. And that was at the area of 0028. This was the area of the last support. This was the last bullish case scenario. And we had this structure of falling channel. And I had told you that 70% of the time this structure goes up, 30% of the time it goes down. We were hoping on the 70% and not 30%, but it played out the 30%. It actually did go down. And now we cannot blame the market for it either, because the market actually went green, still it went down. And that is just sad. It went after the support area we have. We have multiple support areas, but the thing is that it is at 0018, the one that is below it at 0013. To be very frank with you, I would ignore this one. I would rather consider the area of 001. This is a psychological support and a support after which, if it loses it, it is going to start crapping itself and it is going to be horrible. But the thing is, the bullish structure is broken and it has ended up creating Burj Khalifa pattern. I'll show it to you on a live chart when we look at it on daily. It ended up creating Burj Khalifa pattern eventually. This is sad. This is your Burj Khalifa pattern. It is always thinner on the top. It is a bit fatter and then it goes in, the base is a bit wider. It did that. We saw this same structure in COAI. We saw that in AIA coin as well. We generally see such kind of structures in meme coins, Flocky, Pepe. It doesn't matter what it is. All these coins, all the time, they end up creating Burj Khalifa pattern. This is something that is as if it is written in stone. It never changes. I was expecting that at least if it, because it continued to fight for this area of 0028, I'll show it to you. It was trying its best to hold on. And in the end, it failed. Anyway, now for us, any kind of bullishness or upward direction, or when we say that XPIN is going to go up, is at 0028. Once I see that XPIN is living above the area of 0028 for more than 2 days, it closes 2 daily candles above the area of 0028 for more than 2 days, I would assume that XPIN is now starting the upward journey. It is not going to bleed anymore. Now we're going to go up. Of course, our first target will be 005, which is 80 to 90% move from area of 0028. And after that, we'll start singing songs for higher targets as well, or maybe even losing a zero. But if it is not able to capture the area of 0028, and let's keep this very, very, very clear in your mind. If it is not able to live above the area of 0028, XPIN can go up towards it. It can act, it is pumping, but it will be a dead cat bounce. Every move up will be fake and it will go down again, and it will keep on creating new lows on the structure that visually we can see right now, which means it will go more low, and eventually it will go back to where it was, which is adding one extra zero, and it will end up going all the way down to where it was at one stage. And that is sad, but the thing is that 0028 is an extremely important area. And if you go back and watch my first ever video, and that's the most viewed video on my channel anyway, I think it has 4,000 views or something, on XPIN, I had mentioned that in long run I need to have answers on the question. This is a competitor, direct competitor of coin Helium. How is this coin going to do things differently that Helium was not able to do to achieve the results that Helium tried to achieve? And that is something that has ambiguity, and most probably the long-term investors' faith is shaking out. And that was one of the reasons that I didn't consider this to be a project for long-term. but a good project for short term. And I still believe in it. I still believe this is a good project for short term, which means that November, December is good enough to hold. But for us to have any kind of bullish case scenario, it needs to go above 0028. If it doesn't do it, then this is just on a perpetual downward journey and nothing else. And that's XPIN for you. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.